beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Trisha Penn Jackson. I'm a licensed real estate agent in New York City, and I also write a fashion and lifestyle blog called feastedfashion.com. Here on my YouTube channel, we talk about fashion, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about travel, and we sprinkle in a little bit of real estate. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that notification button so you know when these videos drop. And please give this video a huge thumbs up to tell YouTube that you liked it. Hello, people. Today's combo is going to be about the fall trends. I know, we are sad that summer is ending. I am a summer baby. I love the warm weather, but I can't lie and say that I'm not excited for fall fashion. Fall is obviously the best season to wear. It's the best fashion season. Fall and into winter. When it gets really cold, then it's not as fun. But when it's just crisp enough in the air, it's definitely fun to style pieces. And I am going to go through all of the trends that you guys need to know about this season. Now, I've actually done tons of research. Yes, and you guys better appreciate it too. I've done tons of research and went on websites like Elle and Vogue, Women's Wear Daily, Who What Wear, and compiled what I feel like is the most accurate of lists of fashion of trends. Now, don't get me wrong, that some of these might be more of a trend than others, but these are some that I think that will definitely stick. And some of them I'm super excited about, and some of them not as much. But we're going to jump in and we're going to talk about these trends. Obviously, with all trends, you take what works for you and you throw away what doesn't. Okay? I am that girl. I definitely I appreciate a trend because it lets you know what's in, what's now, what's new, what's hip, whatever. But I also have my own personal style and I will wear what I like. And some trends obviously fit in with your own personal style better than others. But you decide what works for you and what's best for you. But I'm giving you what is going to be popular this season, and even giving you some ideas of how, one, to rock it if it's not your thing, or two, to just maybe sprinkle and maybe incorporate it into your style if it's something new or adventurous for you. All right, now let's hop into this list. The first on the list is actually one of my, if not my favorite trend on this list, and it's because it's like one of my favorite colors, and that is the red, all things red trend. This is actually a trend that I spoke about in my spring 2023 trend video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it up above. And it's definitely back, and not back, it's never went anywhere. Red is always a color of just fire and passion and boldness, and if you are that girl, this is your time to shine. So my fellow red loving girls, please, you're gonna love it this season. I am super excited about just incorporating more red bottoms into my wardrobe. So I definitely have tons of red tops, wherein like shirts and jackets, and I also have I said a few. I have one pair of red shoes. I think I might. Y'all saw my wish list, so there's a few more hopefully gonna be coming in the collection. But just incorporating more red in like my bottoms. Like I have no red skirts, no red pants. I have one pair of red pants, but I don't know if I like those too much anymore, but I'm definitely looking to add some more of that stuff. But if red is a color that kind of scares you to incorporate in your wardrobe, you can do it a little bit more subtly. You could do it with makeup. Red eyeshadow is definitely a thing. It's been a thing actually for a while, but if it's like a small subtle way to add red into your wardrobe. You can also do a red lip, even red nails if that's your thing. I'm actually going to get a pedicure a little later this week because Fashion Week is coming up. And speaking of Fashion Week, you guys are good. The looks are coming together, and the Fashion Week vlog is going to be up on the channel, so you guys don't want to miss that. But I digress. I'm getting my toes done a little later this week, and I've already decided that they're going to be red. That's it. I don't care if I'm wearing a blue outfit. My toes are going to be red. So yeah, so that's the first trend on the list. One I'm super, super excited about, and one that you guys should definitely try out if that's your thing. The next one is also something daring. I find that a lot of these trends on this list are things, well, some of them are things that might be a little bit more out of the box and out of the ordinary, especially for the average person. Living in New York City really gives me the ability to just be extra all the time, and I love it. Like, if I was this extra in Wichita, no offense to Wichita, I just feel like it would not be the same. Like, I could look crazy, or I could look not crazy, but I could look extra, and then the person passing me on the street will be also extra, and we just see each other, and I love that for me. But the see-through trend is something that is going to be very daring. I actually wore this trend a couple weeks ago with an all-white outfit, and I'll pop in a picture here so you guys can see. It was a little bit more out of my comfort zone, but honestly, I love it, and I am super excited to keep incorporating. It's something that I actually already have. I don't mind being sheer. I don't mind you seeing my undergarments, my bras. It might not be very classy for some, and obviously in some situations I definitely don't want to do that, but I love to do it in a very chic way. And if that's you, you can definitely hop on this trend because it's going to be everywhere. And actually a little bit more fun and a more subdued way, I think, of doing this trend would actually be to do more lace. I'm sorry, outside is loud today. Would be to do a little bit more lace. And lace is just a very fun and chic way to do that see-through or sheer trend. And it also gives a nod to the next trend, which is the dark appeal or a more gothic trend. And okay, this trend came about. If you were living under a rock, you wouldn't know that Wednesday is like a show that is super popular on Netflix. It follows Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family, and I'm such an Addams Family kind of girl. I remember being little and watching the VHS tapes. Yes, I am old enough to have had VHS tapes. Yes. This is kind of like her life and her growing up and stuff like that, and I love the show. It has been super popular. It's gotten like a cult kind of backing behind it now. Everybody's super excited for the next season, even though it's not supposed to come out for this year. It's actually supposed to come out next year, which is so annoying. Anywho, Wednesday has caused a whole trend, and that's that gothic out like looks, which is super dark, obviously black, which is everybody's favorite color, and you know, a lot of lace, which is why I mentioned it before, because in that see-through trend, lace, you can get a little peak of lace, and that also will hit two trends in one. And you know, a little bit of a vampy lip. These are going to be super in this season, and this aesthetic is not necessarily my appeal, but you see how I'm mentioning certain things that can definitely work for me in my kind of wheel. Like a dark lip, I'll wear a dark lip any day. I love a dark not blood red, but burgundy red lip. I even have a lip color that's almost black, and it's not black, it's almost black. It's like a dark almost like ox blood color from MAC. And I haven't worn it in a few years, but I definitely will be bringing it out this season to give a little nod to this trend. And again, it's super easy to kind of incorporate and, you know, put things into your wardrobe, into your style that may be on trend. The next trend I'm going to chat about is actually something that's been around for a while. It was in spring. We keep talking about it. Super popular. Her sister, Sophia Richie. Sophia Richie, and when I say that, obviously, you know, I'm talking about the quiet luxury. But I actually lumped it together with another trend trend, which is, again, these two things should not be trends. These two things are kind of like fashion in everyday life, really, for a lot of people. Like wearing quiet, designer pieces that you wouldn't know unless you knew. A little bit more tailored looks, and that's the other trend that I wanted to tack on to it. Those should be things that you kind of should be doing anyway. Like you should definitely get your things tailored if you can, because even though we both might be a size large, your large might look different from my large. We both have different body types. So getting something tailored to you is a lot more, it's a lot better for your wardrobe. But I'm actually excited for the tailored looks because you guys know that I'm a blazer girl. I love me a blazer. And I promise the blazer collection video is coming soon. It's on its way. I've already had the synopsis of it. It's coming. But anyway, I love a blazer. I love a suit. And I just think that this trend is really great to be able to have like these chic moments, even having something like a sheath dress, tailored skirts. It's going to be all the rage. All the rage. All the rage this season. And it's a cool little trend that I'm excited about. I hope you guys are excited about too. If not, that's cool too. Like, listen, these trends are for both of us, or none of us, or me, or for you. Like, you just take what works for you. All right. The next one that I'm going to chat about is something, another trend that's not, again, it's really not a trend because, like, we see this every year around this time. It's a staple in most everybody's wardrobe, and it's something that comes out the season anyway, but it's going to be done in a little bit different way, and that is leather. Leather, again, is a good girl. We already know we wear leather all the time, fall, winter. It's like leather season, but it's gotten a little bit more fun by doing leather sets. So that's both top and bottom being leather. And I know that that might be a lot for some people. And even for me, I might, I'm like, leather, all leather. But I think it's actually kind of be a fun, chic way to kind of incorporate, be one, not have a chic outfit on that isn't trying so hard. Like putting two leather pieces together, like that's not difficult at all. I actually was in H&M yesterday, and speaking of H&M, I'm actually gonna have some shopping options for these trends in my description. So if you are shopping for your fall wardrobe, which you should be because this is the time to do that, you should definitely check out some of my picks. I'm gonna have some high and I'm gonna have some low for sure, because I'm that girl. I do both. And they're both going to be in the description, in the description box for all of these trends. But anyway, having leather pieces is not. I was in H&M yesterday, and I actually saw this beautiful leather, this faux leather shirt. It's a black faux leather shirt, and I was like, that shirt would look so good with some wide leg pants. But I have some wide leg leather pants, so those two together as a look. It would be a moment. And again, it's so effortless. Like putting those two things together, super easy. So I definitely think if you're more daring and if leather's your thing, you should definitely try this trend and pop on two leather pieces together. The next trend I'm going to talk about. Now, this one's a little controversial. And I say a little controversial because for a long time, the fashion world kind of hated on this trend and hated on this style of top. And New York, is it New Yorking right now? I'm sorry. Okay, as I was saying, this trend was a little bit hated on back in the early 2000s. But honestly, I am glad it's back. Because I'm this girl. Like, I love a peplum top. Peplums are back, and I'm so excited. I think that peplums just look really, really great on my body type and my silhouette. So that's why I love them. Having something that's like nipped and then flared out. Us Coke bottle girl, Coke bottle shaped, or Figure 8 girls, this is our time to shine because a peplum is going to be the moment. I actually saw one of my favorite YouTubers, Cassie. She recently did kind of like a haul where she went to Bergdorf, which is so funny. I actually saw her in Bergdorf that day. And we chatted for like 2 seconds, but she bought this Marc Jacobs jean peplum top. And I was sold. I saw it on her page and I started trying on. I was like, I need that jacket. It's so, so good. I'm going to link it below. But you guys better not sell it out before I'm able to get it. It's just, I just feel like it's going to be so great. It's very, very chic. And the peplums are not the same as they were back in the day. They've definitely upgraded a little bit more tailored silhouettes. That's because of, you know, obviously the tailoring is definitely in trend, but it's a little bit more tailored silhouettes. And I'm here for this trend. So I hope you guys are too. If not, that's fine. More peplums for me over here. All right, the next trend, I would say trend because this is something that I actually it's just in my style already. But if you haven't tried it out and if you are looking to try it out, this is definitely the time. And that is statement earrings. I'm a statement earring kind of girl. And no, these are not the Bottega ones. These are the ones from Amazon. Yes, there is a dupe. And if you haven't heard of this Amazon dupe already, I will link it. You guys should have already heard about these Amazon dupes for the Bottega earrings. I'm not necessarily a dupe girl, but when I saw this $25 and the Bottega ones were $800 and they look exactly the same. And this is actually very weighty. I was sold. So statement earrings are in this season and I cannot be more excited. I'm a statement girl kind of girl, so I'm so excited. I do want to incorporate some more like dangly bit kind of earrings. So I am on the hunt for some of those for my wardrobe. But when it comes to these like unit earrings, hoops, you name it, I got it. Because I love that. So I'm so excited for this. And obviously, if you want to make a statement that's not too, like, it doesn't have to necessarily be big. Statement earrings don't mean big. It means just something that is more pronounced. It's not just like a simple stud. You could actually wear multiple earrings and that be a statement. I do have this ear cuff that I love, and I will show you a picture of me wearing it. That is certainly a statement. And actually, speaking of that, now I'm like, how am I going to incorporate that into Fashion Week? Because I love that earring. But yeah, I'm definitely going to incorporate it now. But that is also a statement, and I am super excited to have that for it to be a trend because it's already something I do and already something I wear. And this is an example of how trends could already be in your wardrobe. They just become popular by the masses. But we're trendsetters over here, so we've already been doing this thing. We're not new to this. We're true to this. All right. The next trend I'm going to chat about is something that I'm loving right now. I loved it for spring. I loved it for summer. And I'm loving it for fall. If you guys watched my wish list video, which if you haven't, I will put it there. I talked about it multiple times because there were multiple pieces that I wanted that fit into this trend. It's actually denim skirts. Denim skirts are here. They've been here. They're not going anywhere. So if you have your denim skirts, good thing. Keep them out. If you don't have your denim skirts, get with it. We're still in that era where we're doing denim skirts. But we're also doing this next type of trend, which is actually circle skirts. And it's funny because I used to be a circle skirt kind of girl, but my style kind of shifted a little bit more towards a masculine silhouette. I'm a woman with a very womanly shaped body, I should say. The things that you associate with a woman: hips, boobs, butt, all that stuff. So I felt like I kind of played that down by wearing more masculine things so I don't look so sexy all the time. But now I don't really care. I wear sheer shirts, I wear crop tops, all that stuff. But one of those things was actually wearing a little bit more those full circle skirts and those more A-line, flared out big skirts. I kind of got away from that. I have one. I think I still have one in my wardrobe. It's like a big gray skirt, and I've had it for years. And now I'm like, maybe I should incorporate a few more in my wardrobe to bring that back. I think they're fun. They're super cool to wear. Like, they're super easy. I do have one. It's a silk, but it's not the same. It's not like a flared out circle skirt. It technically is a circle skirt, but it's it's in like a silk, so it's not flared out. I definitely want to. This is a trend that I actually want to try and want to incorporate a little bit more in my wardrobe, because I used to be this girl. I used to wear more circle skirts, and I've kind of gone away for that. So definitely want to try this one. The next one. The next trend I'm going to chat about, I don't know. I'm not 100% on board with this. Yeah, it's kind of, to me, and it's funny because it's not like, well, it is kind of crazy, but it's not as crazy as you would think. And that is the comforter coat. I don't know if you guys have seen these big, like, puffer coats. I'm not a puffer coat girl. I wear pea coats, I wear long coats, I wear leather coats. I have this amazing leather coat. I think you guys saw it in a thrift video that I did. And speaking of thrift video, if you haven't seen my recent thrift video, I'll link that too. You guys should be watching these videos. I'm coming out with them. I hear you guys. I'm being more consistent. I'm putting these videos out. But I have all of those types of coats, but bubble coat is not my thing. So comforter coat is something that would really push me out of my comfort zone. I don't really like the huge, big kind of coats unless it's fur or faux fur. So this one I'm kind of scared to dip my toe into. I might see what I can do. Norma Kamali, if you're not familiar, she kind of it's like the originator of this coat. She has something called the sleeping bag coat, and it's actually, Norma Kamali is a luxury brand, but their prices are actually fairly affordable, a little bit more closer to high street prices. And she has this sleeping bag coat, which has been popular for years. It used to be around, I think, even in the 80s and the 70s. I think it goes back to the 70s. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, it's the style has been around for years, but now this is her time to shine, because these coats are super popular. It's been on a ton of the runways, and even done in very, very chic ways, you know, with like lapels and stuff like that. Cool, fun colors. It's definitely going to be a moment. I don't know if it's going to be a moment for me, but we will see. And just like that, I've come to the end of the list of the trends that I'm going to chat about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I will have some shopping links for you guys in my description box so you can shop. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you can be subscribed to my channel and join this community. I thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.